Felicity O'Connor is having a very good time. She's enjoying being part of the Five Lands Art Trail. She's been accepted in a prestigious art prize, and she's having a film made about her, albeit a short one.
To just kind of get that energy into it. So I'm liking that relationship between that blue and that ochre.
Yeah.
And it's feeling earthy. It's sort of feeling like it's got a relationship to earthy marks. It's earthy colours. So I'm looking around, I'm trying to make connections and relationships.
So this art of yours, what's it about?
It's about making marks, and it's about responding to those marks. So it's very much a two-way process, if you like, that I create the mark and then something in that mark elicits some sort of response from me that either excites me or interests me or disturbs me, and then I'm working with that.
And what's the feeling like when you go with the mark? And
it's exciting.
any idea what you might do next and what you will reach for?
No idea. I'm just looking around, always trying to think about what's talking to what's sitting right. This is sitting too far forward for me at the moment, so I might look at, even though I've just put that on there, I'm going to destroy it again because that doesn't feel right. It's too far forward.
Oh, okay.
But perhaps I'll leave that part. So
but you've left a dullness on what the existing painting was.
Well, at the moment, but I might actually get rid of a bit more of that, but just push that back a bit. So now it still sits forward, but it's not so dominating. Right.
I can see that. But are you thinking in terms of straights and curves or balances and flows? I mean, what is it, if you try and interrogate that process of responding to the mark, what's happening?
Look, I wish I could understand it more, to be honest. I don't know if I can describe it more than a conversation, that it's a two-way process, that something engages me in it and I have to do it. I have to respond. It's not enough for me just to look at marks. I actually have to become part of that conversation and respond to it. Nice oil stick.
That's an oil stick.
Yeah, an oil stick. So that helps me almost bring a bit of line back and a bit of drawing element into this.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Now, you know what's very nice? That oil stick on the blue there, the way it's dragging across there.
Yeah, and getting some texture there.
That looks very good.
Partly because there's this older painting that's dried underneath, so if I'm rubbing over that underneath colour's quite dry. And it's just picking up on the surface.
On the ridges, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm liking that, so I'm going to think about that. Thank you. Yeah. There's edges that are looking rounder. I just need to step back because it's always important to sort of step back and think about the whole thing. Turn things upside down.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Funny trick on the eye to make you re-look at what's... Okay, so immediately I'm thinking there's a white line going off to the left-hand side there. See that?
Yep.
That doesn't feel right now.
Doesn't it?
Now that I've worked some of this area to be quite heavy work, that's...
Does that matter since this is not the way it's going to be looked at though?
Well, it does, because it's just helping me look at it in a new dimension, and I'll turn it back around and then I'll be able to see more.
Like for instance, I'm looking at that. What I've got here is I've got a sort of a field area. I've got a bunch of trees there and a lake or water showing through those trees. Now, am I allowed to do that?
Well, of course you're allowed to. Yeah, it's a common thing I think that happens. I know what I'm delivering, but
not delivering that.
Well, I know what I'm delivering, but I don't know how you're going to receive it.
Yeah. But you don't mind me doing that?
No, that's how you're receiving it.
I very much like that white mark in that reading of the picture, because that somehow is an interesting thing going across my body of water. If you make a literal interpretation about it, then you will require certain things to be in it. Yeah. And I guess I'm trying to get away from that. Yeah.
It makes us nervous. It makes us anxious to be unfamiliar and
Yeah.
disturbed by things.
So you'd prefer I just left it as shapes and not impose any interpretation?
I don't really have any preference. Like I said, I know what I'm delivering. I don't know how you receive it, and that's up to you.
Okay, let you get on with it. Is it that it's in our natures to find meaning in images? Something to do with our hunter-gatherer past? And do we perhaps like abstract paintings like this because they make good hunter-gathering terrain?